बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। तौफीक ताईद हिम्मत यारी, तौफीक ताईद हिम्मत यारी। या मौला, I seek your help. I seek your help, Mawla, to be able to speak to friends, Mawla, to praise you, Mawla, to sing your praises, to talk of your praises, Mawla, to speak of your name, Mawla. I am very weak, Mawla. I need your help, Mawla. Ya Mawla, give me the courage and the ability to be able to speak to friends, Mawla. Ya Mawla, Madad Farma, Ali Allah, Madad Farma. So today we are doing the Zikr number 2, which is Ya Mukallibal Qulub. Ya Mukallibal Qulub. It means, oh, the changer of the heart. Ya Mukallibal Qulub, meaning, oh, the changer of the heart. Now, heart being the main organ in our body, we are praying to Mola Bapa on the second day to change our heart. The qalb in this tasbih, in this zikr, qalb literally means heart, which is usually used interchangeably for intellect too. In Quran chapter 22 verse 46 says, La tam'i al-absaru walakin ta'ammi Qulubul lati fis sudur. The reason I read this Arabic because there is a word qulub. Now listen to the meaning of this verse. Chapter 22 verse 46. It says, it is not eyes that are blinded, but blinded are the hearts which are within the chests. So this qalb, the qulub, the hearts which are mentioned, which is mentioned in this verse, it is talking about not the eyes which are blinded, but the hearts which are within the chest, meaning that the intellect is being blinded by the name of Allah. People who do not believe in Allah, in Imam, they do not want to accept the knowledge. It's not that they don't have the eyes, but their hearts are being blinded and they cannot see, meaning that intellectually they are not opening themselves to accept the knowledge, to accept the wisdom. So kulubun means actually intellect, to learn wisdom and knowledge through intellect, as heart is the place to feel things. Now in Quran, if you were to know, one of the surah's name is Surah Yasin. Surah Yasin is known to be the heart of the Quran. Surah Yasin is called the heart of the Quran. One would wonder, why would one surah be the heart? It is this surah which has the verse of Imam's recognition. It has the most important verse in this surah, and that is وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ أَحْصَيْنَاهُ فِي إِمَامٍ مُبِينٍ. And we recite this verse in our dua, and everything is encompassed in the Zahir Imam, evident Imam. So Surah Yasin is the heart of the Quran just because this verse is in that surah. That is the importance of the heart. And we all know, if we have something going on in our heart, we may not like anything. If we are going through some trouble, we will not be able to focus on things. Our heart would be constantly sad, and we would have difficulty doing things effectively, versus when we are very happy in our lives. So heart is the organ which circulates the blood to the whole body in physical terms, physiological terms, but emotionally too. When the heart is happy, the person is able to achieve much more than what they can usually achieve. So here, when we are talking about knowledge, we are talking about intellect. When the intellect is fed with the true knowledge, it flourishes. It feels happy. it feels fortified, and then the heart responds to that. When someone gets intellectual food, meaning true knowledge, they feel such a happiness, and that happiness is felt in the heart. But the origin of that happiness is through intellect. It's the true knowledge when it goes to the intellect that becomes the happiness of the heart. In that way, the intellect and the heart is connected, and that's what we are saying here. Ya mukallibal qulub, O changer of the heart. So who are we calling upon? O changer of the heart. It is very interesting. One of the saying of Maula Ali is, Ana mukallibul qulub. I am the one who changes the heart. So guess what? Who are we calling? We are calling our Imam, Maula Ali, Shah Karim in this time. O changer of the heart. So Momin Salik, who wants to walk on the path of spirituality, is actually praying, Oh Maula Baba, change my heart. Now change what? There are so many things we want to change. For example, loving and learning the true knowledge, working, practicing Zikr, doing Zikr regularly. And then when we learn true knowledge, study it in our own time. Like for example, we just reviewed this Quranic verse, 22 by 46. Then we did 36 by 12. A true Mu'min who is willing to move forward in the love of Imam will work very hard. So when we are talking about true knowledge in these groups, we are trying to learn Quran too, because Quran is one thing which we have not learned as we should have learned. We have realized that. So we would pick up our Quran, highlight these verses, and tell it to Maula Baba that Maula Baba, change my heart. Ya mukallibal qulub. Because I find this very hard. I know it is not hard because it is filled with your praises. Let me see that light that I can read, I can study Quran. Give me the courage so I can pick up the Quran and highlight these verses and study it. Someone would say, oh, I don't like to do zikr. How can you do zikr 1,000 times? So you know what that person would say with Girya Azari? Oh Maula Baba, change my heart so I can also do zikr abundantly. If this is the way to come close to you, let me do zikr abundantly. Please change my heart. Ya mukallibal qulub. In our classes, we have been talking about amal, our deeds. And we had said that when we are reviewing all these deeds, the reason we are reviewing it, because we all know about deeds. It's not a new chapter. It's not a new lesson. The reason we are reviewing all these, because we can learn it, recall, review it, and identify what is wrong with us. Where are we stuck? Which spiritual disease do I have? Which spiritual weakness I have, which Shaitan keeps on putting on me, making me more weak. Ya Maula, change my heart. So every individual will have different way of connecting, associating with the zikr. So the most important thing is to understand the meaning of the zikr. Ya mukallibal qulub. Now this group is very mature, so I won't go into detail of this farman which Maula Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah, may our souls be sacrificed to this Imam. He made this farman in Bombay, April 14th, 1908. And he said that if you were to live like an animal, eat, drink, have children, and then die, then what is the difference? So each one of us, when we are in these knowledge classes, it is our responsibility to sit peacefully and think, what am I doing in my life? How have I spent these years in my life? What have I done for hereafter? In Quran, chapter 2, verse 269 says, He gives wisdom to whom He wills. And whoever has been given wisdom has certainly been given much good. And none will remember except those of understanding. Again, the importance of knowledge. No one will remember except those of understanding. So we need to ask to ourselves, do I have wisdom? Have I walked on this path of wisdom? If I have not, and still I'm struggling, oh Mola Bapa, change my heart. I am someone who has picked up the book, but I'm not able to finish the book, Mola Bapa. Oh Mola Bapa, change my heart so my focus can improve. Then I have read the book, but I have not understood it. And I heard in knowledge class that I need to read it again. Ya Mola, I find it very boring to read it again. Give me the courage. Oh Mola, change my heart. So I'm giving you different examples because it is the heart which motivates us, which helps us fall in love with Mola Bapa. And all these actions of attending true knowledge classes, doing zikr individually, in groups, it is only for one purpose only, and that is to get close to our beloved Imam. So this zikr is a beautiful zikr because we are calling directly, because Maula Ali has said, I am the one who changes the heart. So let us do this zikr unitedly wherever we are. We have to identify how can we connect very deeply with this zikr. The reason we need to connect, we don't want to do zikr just by tongue. We want to do zikr with our whole being. Every particle in our body should be doing zikr. Rome, Rome, maro shahvase. Our peers have told us. So if we are doing zikr for the sake of doing zikr from tongue or counting our beads in rosary, that's not enough. That zikr was done when we were following blind faith. When we get true knowledge, we need to learn to do zikr with Giryazai. So wherever we are, let's sit down very comfortably and let's connect with the zikr. I'm going to say it very slowly first. Each one of us gets it, right pronunciation. And you all have received written articles, audio articles, so you can listen to it if you have any difficulty. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 Ya muqallibal qulub. Ya Mola, I find my heart. Ya Mola, I find my heart very stiff like a rock. I don't feel softness in my heart, Mola Bapa. Ya Mola, help me do Giryazari. I know not how to do Giryazari, Mola. Soften my heart, Mola. Let me connect to your name, Mola Bapa. I am calling upon you. Help me, Mola Bapa. Ya Muqallibal Qulub, 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 Ya muqallibal qulub. Ya Mola, Ya Mola, I know my weaknesses, Mola. I have heard in Ginan, Mola, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Maya. Ya Mola, I am so much involved in this Moh and Maya, Mola. Ya Mola, I am so sinful, Mola. I want to become pure like you, Mola. Ya Mola, why do I get attracted to this world, Mola? Ya Mola, why do I get attracted to different things, Mola? Why do I forget you, Mola? This is spiritual disease, spiritual weaknesses, Mola. Ya Mola, Ya Mola, I beg you, Mola. I beg you to change my heart, Mola. Change it so much so, Mola, that I do not remember anything else but you. This body can work in this world, Mola, but my heart and soul be united with you, Mola. Oh, Mola, change my heart. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 Ya muqallibal qulub. Ya Mola, I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed, Mola, because I do know how dirty is my heart. How can even I sing your name, Mola? How can I invite you to my heart, Mola, if it is so dirty, so sinful, Mola? Ya Mola, Ya Mola, I want to clean my heart, Mola. I need your help, Mola. Change my heart, Mola. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 Ya muqallibal qulub. Ya Mola, I don't find any strength in my zikr, Mola. I am so weak and sinful, Mola. Ya Mola, on the behalf of all the prophets, Wali, Awliya, Imamans, Ya Mola, all those good souls, Mola. On the behalf of those souls, Mola, have mercy on all of us, Mola. On the behalf of these young children, little angels, who are online, who did just zikr, Mola. Ya Mawla, on the behalf of those pure souls, Mawla, have mercy on us and change our heart, Mawla. Ya Muqallibal Qulub, 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 Ya Muqallibal Qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 ya muqallibal qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 ya muqallibal qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 ya muqallibal qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 ya muqallibal qulub. Ya Mawla, we do not want to judge anybody, Mawla. We do not want to think any bad about anybody, Mawla. We want our heart to be pure, Mawla, so we can invite you over, Mawla. What a mercy it would be, what a blessing it would be, Mawla, if you were to come to our heart, Mawla. Ya Muqallibal Qulub, 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 Ya Muqallibal Qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 ya muqallibal qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, 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 ya muqallibal qulub. Ya muqallibal qulub, ya muqallibal qulub, ya muqallibal qulub, ya muqallibal qulub. Ya Mawla Mehriban, Ya Mawla Mehriban. We all friends have gathered here. Ya Mawla Mehriban, Ya Mawla Mehriban, Ya Mawla Mehriban. We know our hearts are so sinful, Mawla, so impure, Mawla, that we are embarrassed. You are merciful, Mawla. You are merciful, Mawla. Ya Mawla Mehriban, Ya Mawla Mehriban. Have mercy upon us. Send your help to us. Have mercy upon us. Send your help to us. Ya Maulay Meherban, Ya Maulay Meherban, तू हमारे दिलों को जानता है, हमारी तमाम खामियों को जानता है। या मौलाए मेहरबान, या मौलाए मेहरबान, हमारी खताओं को, बुराइयों को मौला माफ करना, हमारी मदद करना, हमारे दिलों को पाक करने में हमारी मदद करना। या मौलाए मेहरबान, या मौलाए मेहरबान, इतनी उम्र चली गई है मौला, अब जो बाकी बची है तेरे बिना अब नहीं गुजारनी है। या मौला मेहरबान, या मौला मेहरबान, तू ही मदद फरमा, तू ही करम फरमा कि हम अपने दिलों को पाक कर लें और दुआ के विराजमान हो। या मौला मेहरबान, या मौला मेहरबान, हम दिल से फरियाद करते हैं, तुझसे मौला दुआ करते हैं, हमारे दिलों को बदल दे, हमारे दिलों को बदल दे। या मुकल्लिबल कुलूब, 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 या मुकल्लिबल कुलूब। या इमाम ज़मान, या मौलाना अंत कुव्वती व अंत सनदी व रैफत काली, या हाजिर या मौजूद, या शाह करीमुल हुसैनी, अंतल इमामुल हक़्क़ुल मुबीन, अलिल्लाहु वलक सुजूदी व ताअती, शुक्रन लिल्लाहि वल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, शुक्रन लिल्लाहि वल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। So Yali Madad, I did hear that question. Somebody asked me too. So I think those friends who are asking this question, they have not reviewed the 3-day intention letters. In that it says that you can do zikr 11 times, 40 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times. The more you do, the better it is. So it is each one of us individually, we decide how many times do we want to do. The more the merrier. And when you do zikr and do it with full focus and attention with Giriya Azari, that's the most beautiful zikr. So it's individual's choice how they do want to do the zikr. I hope I have answered your question.